Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am super excited for today's video with you guys. You already know what it is by the title, but I have been stalking this palette for like months now, and Besame Cosmetics did a pre-sale on it, so I was like, let me hop on that and get that. Sorry my voice sounds so hoarse right now, I'm getting over a cold, but I have been waiting to like open this box for about a week now. I just haven't had time to film, and I was like, I want to wait and open it and just completely have my first reaction on camera, and I can't wait any longer, so let's just do it. Okay, so it comes with a few little thingies in here. There's just like my receipt. There's like a thank you, that's so cute. Oh, and then it has a little thing about their Marvel collection that they're coming out with in the fall, which looks really cute. And then what is this? Oh my god, that's so cool. It's like a poster. Oh my gosh, it's almost like a newsletter. It's called the Besame Bugle, and that is so cute. There's like different stuff on it. It has like, oh, get Snow White's look kind of a thing here. That is so cute. There's a crossword puzzle, a word search. Wow, that's so cute. I love when companies do things like that. It makes things feel really special. So it's packaged really nicely in here. There's all like packing peanuts. And then it comes sealed like this. Oh my god. I'm so excited. It looks so beautiful already. I love like anything Disney, so I'm so excited for this. So it says Disney Snow White, the 1937 collection, 1937 storybook palette. It's so beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I hate to be this person, and I noticed this like right off the bat though. My palette does have kind of like a little ding in it in the front right there, which is a little disappointing. But other than that, it looks absolutely beautiful. Man, I'm kind of bummed that it like has that right in there. It's kind of disappointing because it is like a collector's item, but you know what? I'm a messy person in my makeup room, so guaranteed that this is gonna get a few more dings anyways. But this is supposed to look like the actual Snow White storybook that they feature in like the beginning of the Disney movie when they start like getting into the fairy tale. Oh, so that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize it was gonna come with a mirror in the front. That is so cute. Absolutely beautiful. I don't want it to like reflect anything weird, so I'm gonna cover it, but it's so beautiful. It has like gold detailing around it. And then this is just absolutely stunning. I'm gonna kind of cover this part so that way the mirror is not like reflecting with my lights. But it has like Snow White's picture, and then like different things about like, I guess, how to get like that Snow White looking eye look. And then that's a clear thing, so that way it folds over and you can just see Snow White's beautiful face. Oh, this is so cool. And it has like a little bookmark, so you can like mark your page if you want. And then it just kind of has like a little written out how-to on how to achieve Snow White's look, and then it has a little blurb about this, and it says, to celebrate the 80th anniversary of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, we have collaborated with Disney to create this exclusive collection inspired by the original artwork and color palette of this iconic film. Through extensive and careful research, we have painstakingly hand-selected and matched the colors from the original color palette provided by Disney's ink and paint department to bring you a beautiful and authentic recreation of the colors from the classic 1937 film. Experience the truly timeless and stunning beauty of the original animation in a brand new way. Get ready to be admired. ... This is so cute. I'm so excited. Oh, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, and it's so cute. It has almost like a table of contents. That's so cute. So it's so cool. It has all of the shades with like a shade and then a number listed, as in like this is the Pastel 10, the color that they used for her flesh. So this is kind of like how Disney categorizes their like inks, and then it has it labeled on like what each specific color was. So it has like flesh, eyelids, like her outfit, her bow. Oh, so that is so cute. And then again, it has this clear plastic thing over the shadows, which I absolutely love, so that way it doesn't get this part all dusty and messy. And this is just absolutely beautiful. I am so excited. I feel like the colors are really unique and just beautiful, and I love pastel shades. And there's just like some beautiful apple colors up here, and I'm just super excited to get into this. So let's just get started. So I already have like my face done and my eyes primed. So the first shade I'm gonna go into is Pastel 105, or what color is that? The skirt underside, and we're gonna put this all over the lid. Okay, so the only thing that I feel like the mirror is not super helpful is you gotta kind of like flip back and forth between all this like bulkiness. So I'm just gonna use a different mirror, which is totally fine. And like I said, I'm gonna go into Pastel 105. I'm gonna take that on my 224 brush. It looks like it's picking up a good amount of shadow. There's not too much kickback. And we're just going to put this all over the eye. I'm just applying this so we have like a nice smooth base. Now it doesn't look like to be an extremely pigmented white, but it is definitely showing up. And I don't really need it to be an extremely pigmented white anyways. I just kind of want this to set my lid and to create a nice smooth base so we have an even blend. So I don't know what colors I want to use. I want to use everything. Alright, I'm gonna go in with Rose 300 next, and that was used for her eyelids in the Rags outfit. So, you know, when she was cleaning up the castle. We're gonna sweep this back and forth in the crease. And you know what, I might do a couple of tutorials with this palette just because there's so many different looks that I feel like we can achieve here. Okay, I'm gonna take Cocoa 103 next, and I'm gonna take that on a 217 from MAC. And this color was used for her bodice. We're gonna sweep this back and forth in the crease. It's blending out very smoothly. I would say that they're softly pigmented. They're definitely there. They're not the most pigmented so far. There is a little bit more kickback with that one. As you can see, it's creating a little bit more messiness. But that's okay. I think I want to warm it up a little bit. So I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Holly 104. And this is the inside mouth. Feel weird reading some of these. They're labeled kind of funny. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I'm just sweeping this back and forth in the crease in nice windshield wiper motions. Nice and smooth. And the colors look like they're blending well together. Take a little bit more of that, kind of dust that on the outer corner of the eye. It's a really pretty red color too. That's looking pretty, so maybe we'll go with like kind of like a cranberry smoky eye this time. Gonna go in with Brick next. And these are all matte colors. And I feel like that kind of fits in like the 1930s theme, having some all matte shades. Taking this on the side of my 217. Ooh, that's pretty. Blending out very smoothly. It's not crazy pigmented, but it's pigmented enough. I'm going to take it on a flat concealer brush. I believe this is the 195 from MAC. And I'm still using that Brick shade. I just want to intensify it a little bit more. It's a really, really pretty color. I think I want to like brighten up the crease a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with red, which that looks like it would be like the red apple shade for sure. The red 14. Oh no, it's the lip shade. Did they not make an apple shade? Oh my god, they didn't. That's crazy. How do you not have an apple shade and it's a Snow White palette? That's okay. I'm gonna pretend it's the apple shade. Yes, that's definitely living it up a little bit more for me. Liking that. I'm gonna start to kind of buff this higher to my brow bone. There's definitely some kickback from this, but you know, I don't really care about that. I know some people do. It doesn't really bother me. Kind of want to like intensify this look a little bit more, so let's go in. It's called Gray 133, but it kind of looks like a black shade. Oh, not 133, 111. I think I just thought 133 because it's 3 ones. And this was used, okay, so this is her hair. And I am tapping off a lot of the excess from this. Not that I haven't really had any fallout, but you never know with black shades. And this is on a 221 brush from MAC. It's kind of like a baby blender. Just start to buff that in the outer corner. And just sweep it a little bit through the crease. Now this shade doesn't seem like it's blending out as smoothly as the other ones. Definitely go back in with my 224 in that brick shade again and just go back over that just to kind of blend it out. And don't judge the palette on like this patch on my eyelid. I honestly don't know what that is, but with like super matte shadows, I have like an indent in my eyelid right there, so that's not the shadows, that's just my eyelid. I kind of want to like make the eyelid a little bit brighter, so I'm going to take the red 14 shade and I'm taking that on my flat brush again and I'm going to pop that on the lid. Ooh, yes. Okay. Definitely brighter. I'm trying to decide if I want to go like all out crazy and do like blue on my lower lash line, or if I should just like save that for another video. I guess I can do another video with more of like a blue toned and the green tone colors, because this is a lot going on right now. This is kind of Halloween-y, which wasn't my original intention, but it's kind of coming out that way, but we're gonna roll with it. It's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna take that Gray 111 and I'm taking this on a 237 detail shader from Zoeva. I'm just going to start to smudge that on the lower lash line. And I'm going to take the shade Red 14, can't speak, and we're going to buff that out. Now I'm not getting fallout from this, but there's definitely like a lot of kind of dustiness happening in the palette from this color. Definitely seems like it's more of like a soft press shade. I'm taking a little bit more of our dark kind of gray black shade. I'm gonna buff that on the outer corner. Now one thing that I am noticing, which is kind of weird, is as I'm applying the like dark gray shade, it kind of seems like it's almost removing the red next to it. So I'm going to take a little bit more of the red and tap it into place, which that's like a little strange that it's doing that. I'm going to take our Pastel 105 or our white color, and I'm taking this on my Pat McGrath Fluffy brush. I'm just going to buff that on the inner corner to brighten, and then pop that under the brow bone. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We are not going to do two separate videos. We are going to do one eye being like our evil queen look, because this looks super Halloween-y and evil, and it was like not, I don't know what I was thinking. Not that it looks bad, but it's like, it's not what I envision when I envision Snow White, and I kind of want to play around with some of these like blue toned colors, and I don't really want to wait to do it, so why don't we have this be one option and I'll have option 2 on this eye. Okay, so again for this eye, we're gonna start, alright, so for our Snow White look, we're gonna start out with the pastel 104, or 105, what is that? 105. And we're just gonna sweep that all over the eye. And then for this look, I'm gonna go in with pastel 10 and just buff that lightly in the crease. Well, that went on as nothing. Oh, okay. It's a very, very soft transition, so it'll work for people that are my skin tone because I am white as hell. It's actually nice for just like the softest bit of color. And then we're gonna go in with Java 103. I'm gonna really tap off the excess, and I've been using my Pat McGrath. This is like a fluffy blending brush. I feel like these shadows aren't super pigmented so far, and they're blending out okay, not the best, not the worst, but they're very, very lightly pigmented. So I think people that have like a medium to deep skin tone might have a hard time getting some of these colors to like really show up on them. Okay, that's pretty. Pretty. I'm gonna take Taupe 102. It's kind of like this like smoky lavender color, and that is the shade of her skirt slash shadow when she's in her rags outfit. We're gonna buff this on the outer corner and into the crease. And what I'm noticing with these shadows is you want like a really fluffy brush, something very soft to really blend them out. When I went in with something to give it a little bit more definition, it didn't blend as smoothly. So like a 224. Here's a Wava fluffy brush. I'm not sure if Pat McGrath sells this brush individually. I got it with one of her like eye kits. I don't know, so far I'm gonna say that I absolutely love the packaging, and like I think it's cool as a collector's item, but the shadows so far I'm gonna say are a little disappointing. They're not the best, which I'm kind of bummed about because this palette was not cheap. But again, I think you're kind of paying for the Disney name, which is probably like an expensive licensing to buy, and I think you're paying for the packaging and everything, which A+ on. Now that is actually really pretty. I feel like with this palette it's going to be like less is more, like just kind of use a couple colors to blend them together and then, you know, save the other shades for a different day. I'm going to take, as I'm adding more colors, but I'm going to take Royal 111, and this is the color of her bodice when she's in her Snow White outfit. And we're going to buff that onto the outer corner of the eye, and then take that through the crease. Okay, now that looks really pretty. I'm just going to take more of that Pastel 105, and I'm taking that on the flat, kind of paddle side of my brush, and we're going to pack that on the lid just to kind of re-brighten the eyelid. Now that looks really pretty, very like princessy and soft and beautiful. So I'm going to take that same royal color, and this is a Morphe M321 brush, and we're going to start to buff this on the lower lash line. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was just expecting a little bit more pigmentation out of these. They don't seem like they're going on too pigmented. I'm going to take that shade Mist 104, and we're going to buff that under the eye as well. That's a pretty color. I'm going to take a little bit of that through my crease too. Maybe the key is to not tap off the excess off my brush. Now I think this is a pretty look. I'm liking this one so far. I'm going to take that pastel shade once more and pop that on the inner corner. I almost wish there was like one shade that had a little bit of shimmer, like a highlighting shade, so I could add that like inner corner pop of highlight. That's okay though, I can do it with a different shadow, but we're not going to today because we want to just stick with this palette. Alright guys, we got some liner and lashes on. I decided for our Evil Queen look that we needed some nice wing liner and some more spiky lashes. These are the Single and Ready to Mingle from Eileen. They're like $2 at Walmart. And then on this side I did the number 218s, very similar to the Demi Wispy Ardell's, but these ones are from Morphe. So I did a nice black wing on this side, and then I used my Costa Riche and my waterline on this side, which is a super warm, like amber brown color. I absolutely love this one. And I'm going to take a little bit of this on an angled brush and just smudge it along my lash line to kind of help mask my lashes. Just rubbing my angled brush right on the pencil. I love this technique. And I'm mainly just putting this on the inner corner, which is kind of where the lash band stops. And then I'll kind of press it into the inner and outer corner where the lashes meet with my eye. And then I'll just slightly go over the lash band. Sorry, I probably totally blocked that with my mirror. Yes, that looks so pretty. So I'm also going to do 2 different blushes. You know what, I don't have a blush brush in front of me, so we're going to use the little tiny brush that comes in my Estee Lauder blush. Hopefully it's alright. I'm using the Pure Color Envy in Electric Pink. This is from Estee Lauder, and I'm going to use this on my blue side. And then on this side, I'm going to go in with Warm Soul from MAC, just like a nice kind of neutral bronzy color. Okay, so I wanted to do like one lip on this side and then one on this side for the different looks. I'm going to use my NYX Nude Lip Liner just because that color will go with both of our shades. So on the Snow White side, I'm going to go in with Twig from MAC. You know, I thought about doing like a red lip, but I wanted this look to be like more wearable. I think a blue eye with a red lip might look a little crazy. And then on our Evil Queen side, we're going to go in with Sad Girl Liquid Lipstick from Anastasia. I have not used this baby in a while. Do you guys remember when everyone was wearing this color? Like a few years ago when these first came out? Alright guys, so here we have our finished looks. We have our Evil Queen on this side, our Regina if you watch Once Upon a Time, and then we have our Snow White on this side. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of like 2-for-1 deal. Alright, so here are my final thoughts and my first impressions on the Snow White palette. I'm gonna give it an A, almost an A+ for packaging. I'm just taking a few points off because I do have that little ding in there, which is kind of a bummer because this palette was $68. You know, you would expect it to arrive in really perfect condition, and it pretty much is. There's just that one little ding, but it's kind of like right in the front and in the center, so that bugs me a little bit. But other than that, I think they did an absolutely wonderful job on the packaging. I think it's so cool that it came with like a whole newsletter and everything, and I just think everything about the packaging is absolutely stunning. So I think they did a really great job on that. The shadows, I think, are okay. I don't think they're great. They're not terrible either, but they definitely could be a lot better, especially for the price. But I think with this kind of a thing, it's more of a collector's item, and you're paying that price for the fact that it is a collector's item and the fact that it is this beautiful Snow White storybook eyeshadow palette. I think you'll get some pretty soft looks out of this. I don't think you'll get anything too dramatic. I don't think that's really what they intended with this palette anyways, even though I got us some drama on this side. But yeah, so that's just kind of my final thoughts. I think if you're looking for a great eyeshadow palette with like amazing shadows to do a bunch of different looks with, this ain't gonna be your purchase. But if you're looking for a beautiful collector's item that will look beautiful on your vanity and just be really nice to sit out, or if you are in love with Disney and Snow White, I think, you know, use your discretion, but hey, I bought it, so if you kind of like this kind of stuff and you like collecting makeup, which I do, then it may be worth checking out. I think it's kind of up to your own personal opinion if you think it's going to be worth it or not. But like I said, the shadows are very like medium. They're not great, but they're not terrible either. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button before you head out. Hit it. Just do it, because you know you want to, and I want you to. So hit that thing, and make sure to give me a thumbs up down below if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.